This episode of Man of Prestige. Okay, if you feel like you're tired of being single, there's a good chance that you're not engaging your purpose, because I'm telling you something. A young, nice, feminine, fit, friendly lady is going to be a byproduct of you being engaged in your purpose. Now, there's a space for being proactive about finding a partner. There's a space for that, right? And that's where a matchmaker can help you. That's where, if you feel like you've been around for a minute, just single, maybe for 10 years, 15 years, clearly you're comfortable in that skin, and there's a way you move, and you think you're entitled, and it's going to come, and it's not coming. There's something about you that you probably can't see. You will need somebody on the outside of the forest to be able to see what's going on inside, to look inside and just see, right? Sometimes in life we all need that. Okay, thing number one: women will come. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Okay, women will come. Okay, let me tell you something. Tired of being single? I want you to do this. Okay, and I want you to note these three things. Okay, you're tired of being single. All right. Thing number three that I want you to note. Okay, the things that I want you to do, I'll share with you as I'm sharing the three things with you. Okay, you're not qualified for a relationship. Okay, if you're tired of being single, you're not qualified for a relationship. What do I mean? Okay, a sense of gratitude is a big part of life, especially as a man. Okay. As a matter of fact, I teach for our marriage, I don't want to say marriage ministry, but for our marriage aspect of things, right? We on lolaandola.com, we teach what we call the GPS. We say God, purpose, and self. We replace that God with gratitude sometimes and grace, right? But basically, gratitude meaning you're always looking for opportunities to be grateful, right? So if you're single, why is it that you are regretting being single? Why is it that you're tired? Remember the key word, you're tired of being single, right? Why is it that you're tired of spending time with yourself? Why is it that you're not enjoying being by yourself? Okay, let's be frank. It could be because you've been around as a single person for such a long time, and you feel like you should be getting with somebody right now. You need a person. You need to get with a girlfriend, get married, and settle down, right? But there's I repeated the word need a few times, right? Is it possibly that you're being needy? Now, right, I'm nitpicking. You're right. I'm nitpicking the whole thing, right? You're right. But in terms of, I'm nitpicking because is this behavior showing up also when you're interacting with women or people in general? Are you a needy person? Are you always complaining? Are you a person who is just tired? You're just tired, right? Feminine energy. No disrespect to women, right? Are you that kind of person? Well, nobody wants to be around you. Again, thing number three: if you're tired of being single, you're not qualified for a relationship. That is an attitude. The idea that you're tired of being single is an attitude that tells me that you're not ready. You're not qualified for a relationship. See, people that are ready for a relationship, people that are qualified, pre-qualified, and qualified for a relationship are okay with being single for multiple different reasons, right? Number one, they usually engage in their purpose. Number two, they know that it's just a matter of time. They just know that they know that they know that they know that they know that it's just a matter of time. So they typically won't say things like they're tired of being single. If anything, they're embracing this moment because they know that it's only going to last for so long. Right? Again, these things are not always obvious. Okay, life is not, especially when it comes to relationships, they're not as always obvious. Common sense is a terrible guide to relationships and emotions. Okay, because most people that will claim that they have common sense, at this point they say, "I'm just tired of being single." Well, that's just common sense. I've been around and I've been single for a while. No. It's a little deeper than that, right? It's the attitude for me, right? Why is it that you can't appreciate this single moment? Well, you've been single for so long. Okay, there is something going on and you need to find out. Okay? There's something going on about you still that tells me that you're not qualified for a relationship. And the key thing there is to find out. Thing number two, okay? Focus on purpose. Okay? Focus on purpose. This is a do thing. This is the part where this is the thing you have to do. Right? Remember I said do this, right? You need to focus on your purpose. Okay? If you feel like you're tired of being single, there's a good chance that you're not engaged in your purpose, because I'm telling you something. A young, nice, feminine, fit, friendly lady is going to be a byproduct of you being engaged in your purpose. Now, there's a space for being proactive about finding a partner. There's a space for that, right? And that's where a matchmaker can help you. That's where, if you feel like you've been around for a minute, just single, maybe for 10 years, 15 years, clearly you're comfortable in that skin, and there's a way you move, and you think you're entitled, and it's going to come, and it's not coming. There's something about you that you probably can't see. You will need somebody on the outside of the forest to be able to see what's going on inside, to look inside and just see, right? Sometimes in life we all need that. Okay. Thing number one: women will come. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe not. Okay. Women will come. Okay. Let me tell you something. Okay. About women. Women are like cats. No disrespect. They're like cats. They like to come and go as they please. But the key thing you need to understand that is that they will keep coming. Okay? If you don't realize that and you try to force this, they won't come, because again, a cat will not feel comfortable if you're aggressive, right? If you're not friendly, they're not gonna come around you. They're gonna go hide in a corner somewhere and be looking at you like that weirdo over there, right? But if you just calm down, the cat will come to you and will start basically cleaning his or her body around your legs, right? Because they feel comfortable. They have to feel that comfortable. You can't put a leash on a cat's neck. On a dog's neck, yes, you can, right? But not a cat's neck. You don't see that where there's a leash on their neck, right? So you cannot do this. You can't forcefully force a woman to stay with you or to come to you, or any of those kind of things, right? What you can do is you can put yourself out there, be friendly, and be the masculine frame that attracts feminine energy. And yes, they will come. All right, cap. Okay, what if you're short, fat, and ugly? No disrespect. Okay, it doesn't matter. Usually what that means, if it's that serious, is that you will have to overcompensate in one area or the other. Maybe you're funny. There's something about you. If you haven't realized, maybe you should find it. Maybe that's one of the problems. You haven't taken the inventory of who you are and find out what people enjoy around you and leverage that. Okay, and just focus on what you're good for, right? I tell you 100% of the time, confidence is sexy. Not just for men, for both women and men. Men actually find confident women attractive too, right? So it's that thing about when it feels like it doesn't need you, you're attracted to it, right? Because you feel safe, right? But when it feels like it's needy behavior, remember what we're talking about here is that you're tired of being single. That's needy behavior. Nobody wants to be around you. And that's why I started with, maybe you're just not qualified for a relationship. So again, this is not exactly steps in direct order. It's something to plant some thoughts into your head. If this is how you feel, that maybe it's something you should worry about. It's something you have to process. You may have to watch this video a few times and take some notes and think it really, really deeply. But it's very important to understand that if you're tired of being single, it's because you're not qualified to be in a relationship. That doesn't mean you can't qualify yourself now. The next step is to now, okay, granted, it makes sense. How do I qualify myself for a relationship? Then, feel free to ask more questions and then we'll take it from there. For now, let's move on to the next.